Hello and welcome back to Banjo Kazooie with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So I have ventured outside of Bubble Gloop's swamp in order to explore a bit more of the hub world area with the crocodile, because there is an area we can go to with said transformation, and that is over here to the Jiggy puzzle for Freezy Peak. However, in order to do so, we will need to transform back into a bear and bird. So yeah, also over here is a giant boulder. We cannot bust this, of course, with the crocodile, but it's there at least. So yeah, so can we actually do the puzzle for Freezy Peak then? Indeed we can, and we will do. So why am I not placing all of the Jiggies there? I don't know. But that will open up the door to said level, and indeed, I'm not going there today. No, I just came here to unlock it, seriously. And because I got all but two, I think, of the Jiggies in Bubble Gloop Swamp. Of course, minus the Mr. Vile one, because I want to get the, dare I say, the sneakers, which you get in Gobi's Valley before I actually do the Mr. Vile minigame, because they are necessary. And also the Tip-Tup Choir, because I am terrible at memory games. So yeah. And that is most definitely one of them. Kind of like with the xylophone in Donkey Kong 64 in Frantic Factory, that's it. In Frantic Factory there was a xylophone where you had to remember the thing. I don't know if it's as annoying, but the premise is similar, because you have to use a ground pound move in that one in order to memorize the pattern. And in fact it's fairly similar, although Banjo and Kazooie's ground pound move is a bit harder than with the DK64. And no, I do know that there are a pair of wading boots here. I'm not sure if I could have gone through there with the bear and bird, but I might as well, given that. Let's see if we can get through there. Indeed we can, it is actually big enough. As long as the time limit allows us to get through there. And we can get up there with the Talon Trot, of course. Up that ramp towards the thing. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so we slide back down, that's a given. So let's use the Talon Trot and get up here. And try and bust this thing with the Beak Buster. And in here is another gold feather. That's all there was there, seriously. I believe there will be another pair of wading boots at the bottom, so you can use those. That is on top of the thing there. And I don't want to know about your belly there, Grunty, seriously. No. As someone who is certainly overweight. I don't know about obese, but yeah. I'm actually trying to exercise, seriously. And there are piranhas in the water before I go on, seriously, but yeah. And what do we have here? More dragonflies! Again, the aiming is not a thing in Banjo-Kazooie. Thankfully, the piranhas will not bite you if you've taken damage. Yes, invincibility frames are a thing in this game, even though you don't flash. Then again, it's a 3D platformer, what can I say? So yeah, we've already got the Witch Switch Jiggy here in this area, so I guess we can go back to the area with the note door and go that way. So this is the way, of course, to towards Gobi's Valley, and it has one of. Though it's also the way also to another level, another two levels. Freezy Peak that we just unlocked, and the other one most obviously is Mad Monster Mansion, but we need to unlock that. So we can't really go that way, so there's a note door straight ahead of us. I don't know if we have enough notes there, because I'm not really focusing on that. I've just come in here and I wasn't sure what to do. That webbing can only be destroyed by Kazooie's eggs, and easiest way to actually poop them out. Okay, so we did have enough nodes to unlock that door. So now we're going to go through here, and we are in the, I guess, the lava area. And yes, it is very hard to traverse, even with the brightness up to full. Seriously. All I'm going to do here is unlock Mad Monster. Oh, no, Gobi's Valley. Sorry, I'm a complete idiot. But why I'm not doing the same thing again with this level, I don't know! But we've unlocked Gobi's Valley, so yay! We still need to traverse the quicksand with the wading boots, however. There is more to this, however, than just the glowing area. Over to the left there, that will take us to Mad Monster Mansion. Over here, however, this is where things get annoying, because we have to do quite a bit of narrow platforming, or narrow walking, shall we say, with it. If I was playing this on the N64, forget about it. Seriously. So, indeed, let's go up here. There's Brentilda in the corner. And dirty undies hanging from the ceiling. I don't want to think about that. What else? I don't even want to know what a loogie bush is. Seriously. In there's a little hole. We can go in there if we wish, but I'm not sure if I want to, really. So, yeah, let's just continue with going towards Gobi's Valley. And in here are where the wading boots are, in this little hole. Alcove? Yeah, alcove, we'll go with that. And indeed, jump up here. If anything, Kazooie's jump is really stilted with the wading boots, seriously. But it is necessary in order to get to the entrance to Gobi's Valley. Indeed, and in here is where we will find the sneakers. We'll also see Trunk of the Tree there. We cannot do anything for him just yet, because he requires water. Those are the tennis shoes, sneakers, whatever. There are also these sand dunes, which we can only get up with there with the Talon Trot. Here is Jinxie the Sphynx, and he has a stuffed nose. He even says so once we get up to meet him. Seriously. So, yeah. And I'll just backflip up here. At least two of the jiggies, I dare say, here can be got with a certain camel, of which this valley takes its name after. And, of course, the whole and said character takes character's name takes after a desert in real life. Seriously. So, yeah. Anyway, let's make our way over towards Jinxie's nose. And indeed, there's another Mumbo token. Again, I don't... No, there isn't a transformation in this world. No. But, yes. Here's another case of having to aim and shoot at his nose. It's a bit easier than with Clanker, at least, because his nostrils are quite big, Jinxie's. So, at least that's something. Maybe off, a little bit off to the right there, and he will sneeze, and he will open the door beneath him. And that's not all we're going to do with Jinxie here. So now we can go inside and beware those hands, they can hurt you. Again, the only way to defeat them, I think, is with the Wonder Wing. Anyway, in here we will have a bunch of magic carpets, and what we have to do in order to make them levitate is feed the small Jinxie heads. Do I have enough gold feathers? I think I do. I had 10 here. I'm trying to activate Wonder Wing. I don't know what's wrong with me here, but I am trying to activate Wonder Wing. Not working, and I'm only down to like 15 eggs. Seriously. And, yeah. Which is weird. I could have... I don't know why I'm not activating Wonder Wing when it's like... I think it's right trigger and one of the buttons. Yeah, seriously. So let's see. Does it say... In fact, I'm even looking up the things. You can do that, so yeah. In fact, no, it's not one of the buttons. It's, yeah. this is the downside. I've already said this back in Clanker's Cavern, but that's one of the downsides of playing the Xbox 360 version. So yeah, so let's wait for it. There we go, Wonderwing, and there goes its honeycomb piece. And there's another one. Then head to the right, get those notes. Yeah, it saves me having to revisit this area. Also, there were 2 notes in the corner right next to the entrance. Both the left and right corners, I mean. And there are also notes on top of the thing. There's also a Jinjo in here. You probably can hear him screaming, "Help!" in the corner or something. I cannot do the Jinjo's voice. Don't ask me to things. So let's feed the Jinxie heads and make sure we're able to jump at the top of our jumps. That's very, very important when doing this level, seriously. So, and also position the camera behind Banjo so we can actually shoot the eggs directly into the Jinxie's mouth. And again, it doesn't matter if you're like a few millimeters off or whatever. A few inches even, that doesn't matter. Anyway, up we go, and there is the Jiggy. I've not seen the Jinjo in here, seriously, but there's the Jiggy at least, the first one off Gobi's Valley. So yeah, so I'm missing the Jinjo, aren't I? I think. Actually, I'm not sure. Yeah, there he is, the orange Jinjo. What we'll have to do is use the first magic carpet once again to feed the Jinxie head and have it levitate up towards the Jinjo, and then just fly on over and get the orange one there. There we go. Yeah, I wasn't wrong about the Jinjo after all. I do remember there being a Jinjo in there. And go away, big mummified hand. If that's speaking of mummified hands, we'll have to deal with one that's holding a Jiggy a bit later. Though we will need, again, the tennis shoes or sneakers or whatever in order to do that. Okay, so let's get a few more items, I guess. Okay, put it behind. And I can't do it. So backflip. And I suck. Yeah, I really suck. And fly on over and backflip. You get the idea. And with this one, this temple is going to be annoying. I'm just going to say this now because... Oh, no, that's not the one I'm thinking of. So there's a sun symbol and indeed ground pound. Okay, it is going to be annoying. So what we'll need to do is make it halfway down because that cutscene there actually plays and takes up, I think, at least a quarter of the time you're here. Now with this, what you have to do is a kind of picture matching mini game. Basically, you have to get 2 of each picture. And there's also an annoying mummy in here, so let's use the Wonderwing to get rid of him. And let's see, so we have 100 seconds to beat this. So yeah, so that's wrong. Again, it can be a thing of trial and error with this game. So yeah, so 2 banjos, red feather, okay. Okay, so I did uncover a note there, so that one's easy. Once you know where each one is, it can be much easier to do. And you don't have to do each one again. We will be doing this a little later as well. So let's go over here. Nope. So we have a Jinjo there. I believe there's a Jinjo picture right next to it. Yep. I know that. Another egg there. So, yep. That's good. Okay, honeycomb. I believe there's a honeycomb in you. Nope, that's Mumbo. Okay, so red feather, Mumbo, upper left this time, thank you. And that leaves the last one. And indeed, that's it! Yeah, not too hard at all. I think you have less time in Grunty's Furnace Fun, and I'll get to that. Also, I want that Mumbo token. Of course I do. And then we can get the Jiggy. Of course. And with that done, we can go back through the door and indeed back into the main area. I missed that note there, seriously. There is also behind this pyramid another Jinjo. I believe it's the yellow Jinjo. I could be wrong there. Let's see if I'm wrong. Let's see. Also, honeycomb piece. We can actually get the extra honeycomb. Nope, it's the green Jinjo. So we'll get him. And then maybe activate the switch for the honeycomb, which will appear inside the cactus. Again, we'll have to get that with our flying ability. So yes, and I don't want to fall in the quicksand because it burns Banjo's ass. Of course it does. So instead, I want to go for a bit of a run around here, and yeah, rather annoying. So let's make our way up this pyramid. With that one, we will need another ability in order to do that. So that means, and there are also these flying targets that we'll need to fly through again with the fly pad. The only one I know of that isn't, I think, located near Jinxie, and that's on his back. So indeed, let's make our way up there, back onto his back, and use that, seriously. So yeah, let's actually, what do I want to do here? I want to go for a bit of a fly through here. I think I'll get the extra honeycomb first. Seriously, I feel like that. And then position him quite carefully. And indeed, we have enough for the extra honeycomb. So yay. Over there is Gobi the camel. Yes. And he wants freedom from his moorings here. He will also give us a Jiggy. Yeah. And Gobi is a very good use here. Perhaps I feel a little sorry for him for what we're about to do to him. Seriously. But that being said, yep, we are going to use the hell out of him. Oh boy. Prepare yourself for this, Gobi. We're about to do something very naughty. That is knock the living water out of you. Seriously. So indeed, what we want to do is head our way back towards the beginning of the area, and big thing, and get Gobi to actually spit out his water by ground pounding his hump. Seriously. Yeah, I kind of do feel sorry for Gobi here, seriously. But we'll get another Jiggy for it, I guess. Yep. And that isn't all we're going to do with Gobi. And no, we cannot climb up Trunker! No, apparently we cannot do that at all. What we'll have to do is fly over to him, one of the nearby palm trees, which is not easy at all. So indeed, fly on over, and that is the, I think the fourth Jiggy? Yep, fourth Jiggy. And indeed, over there is the yellow Jinjo near the thing. He blends that in well with the sand, let me tell you. So, there we go. So we are missing the blue and pink Jinjos here in Gobi's Valley. And indeed, I will try and make my way up here again. I don't know if I go for the other ones or not, but yeah. I don't know if I go back to Gobi either, but we'll see. For now, I am not. I'm going to go for a run through here with Kazooie. You can see also down there some notes in the sand. We cannot get them without burning Banjo's ass. These are the same quicksand we saw earlier. And what's over here then? Some more things there. Seriously? And what's over here? Just some eggs. Yeah, you'd think there'd be a boss or some, or mini boss or something. I guess there isn't really a mini boss in this level, seriously. Yeah, for whatever reason, Banjo-Kazooie as a game does not have that many bosses, seriously. I mean, we did have Conga in Mumbo's Mountain, and Nipper in Treasure Trove Cove. The next world that we have a boss in is in, believe it or not, in Rusty Bucket Bay, which will be a while, I think, will Rusty Bucket Bay, so, yeah. But that being said, let's make our way up here. Another mummified hand, hooray. And we cannot use these trainers just yet, or the tennis shoes, should I say. So instead, I guess we'll have to find bottles. That down there is where Grabber is, the giant mummified hand that holds the thing. So we don't want to go down there just yet. However, over here is where Bottles Molehill is, where he will teach us how to use the tennis shoes and everything, or the running shoes. So yeah, and they are necessary for 2 Jiggies in this world. But that being said, do I go for Grabber's Jiggy? I don't know. Also, I don't want to fall down here. Thankfully, it gives you enough time to recover from any hits, does this game, so yay. So, yeah, I might well do that. So, indeed, let's make our way over here. And, we don't want those ones. We want the running shoes. So, yeah, so I will ignore the wading boots there and try and make my way around. Although those stupid scarab beetles can go to hell. Seriously. They were annoying in Tomb Raider. I don't want to think about it in Banjo Kazooie. That being said, let's jump the gap with both the bear and bird. Seemingly they can still survive in here. Anyway, this is where Grabber is, who will for a short period of time hold up the Jiggy. We won't be able to get in. I managed to get really quickly there, seriously. Anyway, on the next episode, we'll go through more of Gobi's Valley, so I'll see you then. Goodbye!